You know what it is? This is Joker News here speaking. We're keeping you all update to date with the Suge Knight juicy news. We're going to continue off. Hit that like and subscribe. You know what it is.
They want to do some business with me. They do documentaries and little movies that they're trying to do. They say, well, we can't do it because we talking to Snoop, we talking to Mike, and they cleans up money. So we're going to do it on a documentary on Mayweather. We're going to do a documentary on a few basketball players, but we're not going to talk with the real death row, the only death row, or Suge Knight, because we friends with them. You can be like that. I'm not tripping. I didn't go to you motherfuckers. Y'all mentioned it to me. But at the same time, when you start picking sides, stick to your side. It's easy to be down when they're in a war. Or should I say, you need to be a soldier when they're in a war. The second thing I want to clear up is that Keefe stood up there and said he came to visit me in prison. I just heard this.
I met with Suge Knight and said, look, man, what you want for Snoop?
He gave me a couple of bucks, $2 million, which I never would have put no shit like that to Snoop.
What was the number? It was a couple mil.
I got a whole list of anybody ever visiting me. You got to be approved. That nigga name is not on none of it. Neither to give me anything. And the paperwork is what the paperwork says. And I did a deal with Brian Turner at Party Records and loaned Snoop services to Party and gave him the right to loan it to No Limit. For his Pac, that's a touchy situation. That's my little brother. Love him still today. He never wanted to leave Death Row. He wasn't fucking with you niggas. Warren G, that's top line. You didn't fuck with Pac, and Pac didn't fuck with...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You didn't write your album. All my artists who signed to my publishing wrote your album. Let's keep this shit 1,000. On top of that, you can take care of yourself. How are you going to get Pac out of prison?
I told Rich, I said, you tell Tupac I'm going to bail his ass out.
Oh, wow.
I felt for him. You know, that shit was fucked up. Got beat to the punch.
Everybody all of a sudden they want to get Pac out of prison. But all these people saying they love Pac, they was going to get him out of prison, they was going to help him, they was going to do all this. Pac got a star. If Kobe get a award or something or a statue, I guarantee you, Lakers and everybody else going to come out. So if they really was friends with Pac and they was Pac homies, why they wasn't there? Because at the end, everybody know the truth. The truth is the truth.
Yeah.
So let's not play these motherfucking games. These people ain't never met. I mean, come on. But like I said, we're not going to get into all the details of the bullshit. That can go on forever. I think it'd be good to be able to grow and help each other in this industry. I don't need nothing from nobody. I ain't looking for nothing for someone. But if I can tell you my story and tell you my mistakes, you don't have to make your mistakes. I think everybody
You have 60 seconds remaining.
should be bigger than Death Row or what me and Pac accomplished, because Pac the one took it to the next level.
This is going to be a great way to, document the history of a lot of things, important things in hip hop accurately for once and for all. And also for today's generation to get to know you better, because a lot of people, have a very kind of one-sided perception of who you are. And, me and you've been knowing each other over 30 years, always, work well together. And I always had a tremendous amount of respect for the business side of things that you brought to the table.
Hey, Dave, you my brother, man. We go back like a motherfucker. We go back like Crooked Sacks. You know what I mean? Hey, but this is the thing, Dave. I also want to give a big shout out to Lil Feet. That's a bad motherfucker. That's a new motherfucker on the ride. Young dude. I think it's nothing better than 50 years of hip-hop. And the culture is so important to all of us. I mean, the people from back then to now, even the future. And it's like, we just have to really, really work hard to get somewhere back in the day. We had to work hard for everything we got. Now things seem like a little simpler, a little easier. And you get a lot of people involved who wasn't involved in the industry. And everybody want to every time you turn around, everybody want to spread some lies or some shit. Not that it bothers me, but at some point, we got to do better to get better overall. And what I mean by that, I know last time I talked to you, you was asking me about a few individuals and a few people who gone out their way to say stuff. And, you know, I want to get it out the way and not make it a thing that a constant conversation about it, because it's like it's people that say they're from my neighborhood that really weren't from my neighborhood. Like, we got a dude named James, and he speak on with Reggie all the time, and he said he was a day one. Definitely wasn't day one. Definitely didn't go to school with us. And the reason why a lot of people didn't go to school, because back in those days, it was way more Crips than it was Power Rules. You can go and stand on your own, but you have to really be able to stand on your own. And, you know, for James to make all these allegations about he couldn't go to elementary school because the Crips was going to come to school and get him, he was a Crip, number one. Number two, Crips didn't come in my neighborhood and do that type of shit. Everybody stood their own, hung on their own. And, you know, I could see his bitterness because, you know, they lived in a garage with no running water on drugs. But the thing that gets me the most, people want to say something about Pac. Don't think Tupac was soft. Tupac was a punk. Tupac went from the hood. I think Pac did more for my neighborhood than mostly a whole bunch of people in that neighborhood.
All I do is rap and talk loud. My biggest crime is talking loud.
For doing stuff with the kids, coming to see the kids, giving the kids money, handing out toys with the kids with me, going to the elementary schools, or they're standing up. I mean, I hate to be in a situation where you got to bring up old shit. Come on, James, you know the truth. It was in my house. Well, you never been in my house, but outside, me and Buntry, which is my road dog, and you said we got into it before that never happened. Buntry wouldn't go against me for nobody. And I would never let nobody put their motherfucking hands on me. Yeah, that's my dog. He lives always, you know? And, you know, I remember when James was on one of the drunk benzes, and Pac put him on his pockets. And when Pac put him on his pockets, he was like, Buntry, look what he did. And Buntry was like, oh, man, we're going to start calling you Mob Jamie, you know? But I ain't going to get into the details of all that, because I ain't going to get to going back and forth, because at the end of the day, it's not about a lie you said, it's what you accomplish in life. If you never accomplish nothing, you don't deserve to talk. And Reg, and you know, it's bartenders some bullshit when they be talking that negative shit. And Reg, you know, I love your mother. She's a great lady. You sitting on there with James, and James talking about he got the 6'4". That 6'4" you talking about is the one I painted white with one of DMX's favorite dogs on the back with the red guts. And then it says paying me all my money, but I said that shit to motherfucking Leroy and Russell are weird ass, you know? So all that little extra shit, that's nothing. But that's enough of that. But the other thing is that I feel this too is Akon. Look here, boy. Let me explain this to you. Let's tell the truth.
Now, were you there when it happened?
I was there on all 4 approaches.
So you're saying Suge approached you 3 other times?
Oh yeah, me and Suge was always going back and forth. Always.
Over what?
I wouldn't have brought it up, and since you're gonna bring it up and say what it was all about, let's tell the real truth.
You know Suge.
Yeah.
Some producer trying to get the toll.
And one of my homegirls, she was a hustler. She had a little sister, 13 years old.